So here we are at Motolegends in Guildford. This is a gear dealership that I use. They're fantastic guys, and they occasionally run off-road evenings for a couple of hours. They subcontract it out to a company called Off the Curb Motorcycles, and they're great fun. So as I say, the aim of these evenings is to take adventure bikes out for a couple of hours onto green lanes in the Sussex area. As I say, the actual off-roading part is run by Off the Curb Motorcycles. I'm not sponsored by either them or Motolegends. It was really just a way of getting out on the bike for a couple of hours and trying it on its new off-road, exciting off-road tyres. You can see here that we're just about to go off-road for the first time now. We've been winding our way through the lanes. And here we are, we're on a sort of a dirty road to begin with, and it's all just a matter of getting used to it. It takes quite a bit of time to get used to. You can see the amount of mud around, and you can see that a lot of the time I'm just on tick over because it's quite, I think, you need to be better at this than I am before you can go quicker, because otherwise you can find your wheels suddenly disappear from under you. But no, it's great fun. I had a fantastic time with them, and you'll see how we get on. The green lanes themselves are byways open to all traffic, so there are walkers, you could get horses, anything on them at all. You can get a little bit of friction. We are allowed to be on them, but you have to be careful and show consideration to walkers, etc. obviously. Just because you're allowed to be there doesn't mean you can't upset people by being there. But they're great. This route was specifically chosen for adventure bikes, even though, as you'll see, the other bikes on the trip were actually off-roaders, proper off-roaders, much lighter than mine. But it was designed for my sort of bike, so therefore it's a little bit, it's easier than it would have been if it had just been designed for smaller, lighter bikes. Get a slight idea there of how dark it was under the trees. It's much darker than it looks like it is. The camera doesn't really show it, but what you're picking up there is actually my headlight, and you'll see as it gets darker shortly, you'll see that happen more often. A little bit of a wobble here. This is actually quite tricky. It takes a bit of confidence to let the bike go where it wants to go. You can see it's going through the mud and through the water. And then just up here, it gets into a bit of a rut. So over this branch here, actually doing fine. And then just through lack of confidence, you can see that I kind of lose the bike here. It stops. You can see how much it leans to the left. Bring it back up again, and then off you go. And you just got to kind of give it a bit of revs and go. And actually it's fine, it finds its way through. And as the guys told me, the heavier bike in these situations actually is easier because you've got the weight that will take you through the mud down to the solid surface and then drive out of it. So in fact, you kind of got to give it a bit of revs and then get going. So you can see what's happened here is we stopped at this pool of water, and you can see all the other bikes are kind of off-roaders. That's an Africa Twin. No, it's not Africa Twin, it's a CRF. And then we hit this. Now I thought what was going on here was they were just checking to see which way around, whether we could go through and actually we'll go around the right-hand side. Now here I'm just kind of paddling the bike along because this is a big deep rut I'm in now. And around this corner here, I suddenly realised that there wasn't a path round it. It was just through the water. And you can see me stop the bike in a second and I just go, about now. And then you just realise I've just got to get on with it and just do it. There we go, out we go. And I think this guy here thought I was careering towards him for a short while, which in fact I was. And then I managed to get past him and then stopped a little bit further up the track. The GSA takes these sort of tracks with these big ruts in them, these big bumps, really well. Really soft suspension, really comfortable. You can see how dark it is here again because you're picking up the headlight. Again, lack of confidence. There's no other reason to stop there. I think I thought I was going to lose the front in one rut and the rear in another, which is always a quick route to a dent. But I think basically I just ran out of confidence. You just got to get on with it again. Quite slippy and slidey this bit. Again, the bike manages it quite well. You just throttle off. You use the throttle, and here we go for a quick stop for a quick pint of shandy or something similar, and then away we go. We were told to park there, even though it says no parking here. Last section now. You can see how dark it's got now because that's me flashing my beam on now to actually see it a little bit further up the track. It doesn't look like it on the camera, but it's quite dark. Getting a little bit more confident there now. You can see it's just getting a little bit faster, but I always think it's best to keep the speed off until your confidence gets up. And that's it. That was the end of the evening. It was fantastically run by Off the Curb Motorcycles, organised initially by Motolegends, which are a fantastic organisation in Guildford. If you've got any equipment needs, they're really good at letting you know exactly how a quick kit works, what the best kit for whatever. As I say, I'm not sponsored by either. I just think they're both very good. So what I learned tonight is great fun, another couple of hours on the bike off-road. It's a fantastic machine. It's clearly me that's the weak link. Obviously, as I said before, it can't do everything off-road because it's just a bit heavy, but that's probably more the rider than the bike. A good rider can probably do most things off-road. I think with more and more confidence I'll get better and better. So thanks for watching again, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.